Do you know that there are a million ways you can use to change your trading pattern? Do you know that there are simple things you can use to move from zero losses in every trade you entered? Do you know that there is something you can do that can help you to find out when such opportunity is on ground? Imagine when you place a trade and at the end of the day, you were able to find your market going to this direction. Do you know what that means? Do you know that it is real? Do you know that these opportunities are inside the same market and you are going against them? That is one of the reasons you are losing your trade. So in this video, I'm going to bring you to a limelight where you'll be able to see opportunities that will make you to place your trade and some easiest and most simple strategies that you can apply to do this thing. In fact, it works like magic. In fact, if you're not careful about this, you will think that this is how everyone is trading in the forex, and you will try to make use of it. Now, my name is GDFX, and I want you to just do one favor for me. Please subscribe to my channel. If you have not, please just subscribe to my, just touch that subscription button, just touch it. That is the only thing. Thank you. It will not cost you anything. It will not cost you extra charge. You are the one who stand the chance of benefiting from it, because it's going to help you to be notified each time we drop something here. Each time we drop something here, it will help you to know that GDFX have dropped a new video, and at that is going to be of a great help to you. Now let's move straight to this video and see how you can become a millionaire in few minutes from now. All right, let's move on. I have what I enjoy so much to apply in every of my videos. I love using this. I love it so much. This time I'll be using period 5. Please pay great attention. Even if you maybe based on this thing you are not able to see the screen very well, please use this strategy as I mentioned it. The moving average, the first moving average I have here is period 5, which is this one, period 5. This is period 5. Here is 5. This is period 5, so please use it. Period 5, then exponential, which is E, and apply to close. Use any color of your choice. This one, use any color of your choice. That is what we'll have in this place, so you are free to make use of it. So that is what we'll have. Look at it. It is the blue line. It is the blue line. That is what we'll have. Then followed by another moving average. This time I'll be adding moving average 12, and I'll be changing the color to something this red will be applied in this form. Now look at what we have here. Remember that our primary objective here is to help you discover some opportunities that will help you to see a reversal point in clear position whenever you using this crossover strategy. All right, now let's move again. I'll be adding another moving average, this time 21. Then I'll be changing the color to something else. Good. I think I should change this one to another catching color that can be attractive. Don't know. Attractive. All right. I think this one is okay. All right. I now have three indicators, three moving averages on my screen. Then I'll be using a crossover. That will help us to detect the trend in a long period of days. This time I want to use black, and this is what I have here, which is what I used to indicate a very long period of days. When it comes to agreement, it becomes so easy for you. Now the question is, watch what we have here. Please, I don't want you to feel this is boom 1000. I don't want you to see some things as if they are practically impossible. They are not. It depends on what you have upstairs. Now look at here. Look at this very place. Can you imagine that this place, the journey took off from here the candles that we'll have here in this 5 minutes time frame are not like 20 candles, 15 candles before the next candle will drop. But there is a problem. The problem is, how do you identify that this market is about to drop and remain dropping? This is where the issue is. This is where most traders fail. This is the point where you blow your account. Now let's start by showing you one thing you must see. If you see it, you are ready to make money. One thing you must see. Number one thing you must set your eyes to see is this. Look out for a consolidation period. Look out for a consolidation period. Now, I have shared this with my students in my mentorship class. I just want to say this openly because of those who believed in me, those who trust me, those who hope on our videos to make trade. So I don't want you to lose that completely, and it will not be of any good to me that I will hold such a thing from you, because it will not help me and it will not also help you. Now, whatever you find out in your lower time frame, if in this 5 minutes time frame, this thing can only work in 1 minute. From this 5 minutes now, anything you will see from here is only applicable within 5 minutes and 1 minute, which means any reversal point here will not affect anything higher than this. Get that straight. Anything you see here will not go beyond this from higher time frame, but instead it will go beyond this in lower time frame, because in your 1 minute time frame, this reversal point you are seeing here, this reversal point you are seeing here, this reversal, this breakout here you are seeing is a long spike, and 10 candles, 20 candles, multiple spike, dropping. But when it comes to higher time frame, all those things you are seeing here may be just few candles. Let me just show you what I mean. Let me just show you what I mean. We are good. Do you know that all this long reversal may be just this thing you are seeing here? This is what it may look like, or sometimes something like this. So sometimes it may not work exactly the way you are seeing it in your lower time frame, but the reversal point which you are enjoying in your 5 minutes time frame may be just one candle like this. Please get those things straight, and I want you to understand this, so that you will not go and say reversal point in your lower time frame like 5 minutes and you want to apply it from your higher time frame, because what you are seeing in your higher time frame may be nothing. I mean, what you're seeing in your lower time frame may be nothing in your higher time frame. It may be something that is right in this place that is consolidating. So when this thing is consolidating from this angle, it becomes difficult for you to fish out which candle you are trading, and what you are enjoying in your lower time frame may be just this little thing that was making a move. That is one thing I want you to understand, and this is why you must pay great attention. So whenever you want to confirm, first thing that you need to trade and be sure that you are about to make a profit, first thing first is look out for a breakout. Look out for a consolidation. If you don't look out for a consolidation, no matter how accurate you think you may be, you are about to lose this strategy. You are about to lose this strategy. You are about to break the rules of this very strategy. I repeat again, if you don't look out for a consolidation, ranging opportunities, if you don't look out for it, you are about to fail this strategy. That's number one. Then inside that number one, there is something you must also know. The time frame has a way of implicating you. So when you are using 5 minutes time frame, when you look at for example, when you look at for a breakout point in 5 minutes time frame, like a consolidation in 5 minutes time frame, let's just use this one here as our case study. Let's just let's just use this one here as a case study. When you look at for such thing here, this thing is nice, is good. At least you have something that will confirm. at least this one, and finally this one, you are good to go. But what happens in your higher time frame? Forgetting that all these things you are seeing here, calculate it. It is 60 candles that in 1 minute time frame that makes up a candle. Now look at the funny part of it. When you see these breakouts here, it is surprise you that when you go to a higher time frame, you will not find anything that looks like a breakout. It may be that this is what happened in 1 hour candle, that the next candle just opened like this, so which have not drawn a conclusion of what the market looks like. So any breakout point you must find, please listen, I'm begging you to listen. Any breakout point, any resistance zone or price action you are looking out for, and remember what I told you, any of the consolidation you are looking at for, if that consolidation is in 5 minutes time frame, go to 1 minute and trade. If you find the consolidation in 15 minutes candle, go to 5 minutes and trade. If you find it in 30 minutes candle, go to 15 minutes and trade. Do you know why? Because the breakout you discovered in 5 minutes will be more effective in your lower time frame, like 1 minute. I repeat again, what we have here in this very point now, look at this place, look at this point, look at this place. What we have here will be more effective in your lower time frame. Let me zoom out. It will be more effective in your lower time frame. So when opportunities is calling, it will be more easier for you to place your trade. For example, let's just use this one here as a case study, that you are trying to find out something like this, to know when the markets and all these things, as these things are happening here, you decide not to trade to avoid confusion. Then you discover this thing happened from this place to this place, and they are all spike, little retracement, more of spike. But when you see a breakout point from your higher time, from 5 minutes time frame, and you are trying to use 15 minutes time frame, you only end up frustrating yourself. That is one thing I want you to know. You will end up frustrating yourself because the strength of 15 minutes is higher than the strength of the 5 minutes. Can you see it? That you cannot see anything here to trade. Instead, what you discovered in your 15 minutes can easily give you access. Let's just take this as an example now. Let's just take something here as an example. Let's just take this as an example. Remember that this strategy is also applicable in your smartphone. Please, it's also applicable in your smartphone. You can use this in any of your platforms. You can use it on your smartphone, you can use it on your iPhone, whatever platform you are using, any gadget you are using that accepts Deriv or MT5. This strategy is applicable. Any binary account that you want to apply this is applicable. Do you know one good news about this thing I'm telling you? You can also use it even in currency. You can also use it in pairs. Whatever you are using is applicable. You can use it and it will be of a great assistance. Now look at what I showed you here. Now look at this funny thing here. This is the line I draw from 15 minutes time frame. Now when you see such thing like this, what next did you see after this drama here? The next thing you discovered is such a move like this. So that is number one confirmation. Do you know why people say that you should go straight to the point, which is what I am trying to do? But seeing that what I know and how I use it and it worked for me, that I have not been able to explain it so that people will understand it. It looks so it looks as if I'm giving out unfinished food. and which can be so dangerous to our health. So that is number one thing you must confirm. Look out for a consolidation zone. Look out for a ranging zone, which is, how do you know a ranging zone? It's a period of time in a market where the market is consolidating. What does that mean? It's a time market will go in a direction and come back to another direction. The one that is breaking out will be lower than this one. They will be having, sometimes they will have similar size, they will have similar movement. Sometimes they will look like this, sometimes they will look like this. Sometimes it will make as if it has broken out. Finally they will come and cross a little like this. They will keep doing those things. At this point we say that the market is ranging because they are almost in the same line. Don't mind those things, don't mind what you are seeing. Sometimes it will look as if they are finally breaking out. You have lines like this, you have lines like this, which are not truly a breakout point. So when you are to do this strategy, what you are to do with this strategy and it will work for you, is when you look out for when this thing is ranging. Remember that why this thing is putting up something like this. Look at where I am marking. Market is still counting, hours are going, minutes are going, your data is going, everything is going. So your impatience can cause you to trade thinking that it will continue in that direction. One thing you need to do is you draw your horizontal line. When I mean a horizontal line, you mark it. You look for last support and last resistance zone. Look for support zones and mark it. The one, whenever it gets to that place, relax. Whenever it gets to the support zone, relax. When you go to resistance zone, relax until you discover a breakout. Then what are the things, which is number 2, what are the things that can help you to discover what are the things that can help you to see clear that this market is about to break out? Now please pay attention to this. Now look at this blue line, which is 5 moving average. Look at this one. I will show you this thing in the current move of the market. Now from this very point, the market came to agreement. How do you know that the market is consolidating? The 50 lines you added will look like. Then how do you know that the market is about to change? You will see that the market comes from this angle and starts moving up in this line. Then anytime the market stayed in this line and now decide to make a move like this, or decide to make a move in this direction, what happened in between this place is the breakout. Here is the breakout point, but you will not trade here. Here is the closing of the market. You will not trade here. So after selling, it closed here. So what is happening in this place is buyers and sellers trying to test their momentum, trying to test the one that has more strength. So if sellers still have more strength, it will continue like this, which we call the continuation. But if the market goes up from this angle, we say that this market is now on a reversal point, which means it is now on a bullish momentum, which means buyers have taken over the market. Remember this, whoever you are, no matter the strength of the momentum, the market must be tested. So that watching this thing and discover that the market has broken out doesn't give you the right for you to place your trade and close, because the market can still cross it, and after a few candles they will reverse and return to the ranging line again before it will now push back. Sometimes they will not return. Now let's use this as an example. This is the breakout point. This is the candle that broke out from the line. Why all those things? They tried to come back but never. Even here they tried, even here they tried. So that you have seen a market going in a direction doesn't give you the warrant or the opportunity to relax, thinking that nothing can happen to this thing. That is why many people will blow up their account. So that is number 2. So remember that the number 1, look for a consolidation. Once you are able to see a consolidation, you are about to make use of this strategy. Number 2, once you have seen that all the lines is in agreement after that consolidation. Once the line is in agreement, then you now draw, which is the number 3, you now draw your horizontal line. That horizontal line, the crossing will be in between the horizontal line. Then if the market breaks out from your resistance zone after the horizontal line, inside that place is where the market crossed, which is this place, your moving average crossed together. Then this is your horizontal line that indicates the support and the resistance zone. Then if the market comes to this point and cross that your line, don't trade that one that crossed the line, except you did it in a higher time frame. But if it is something like 15 minutes or 5 minutes, once this thing break out from here, allow the next candle to open. And if you are doing it to catch spike, then wait for it to take the move. Once it takes the move, you are about to make money. That is how it works. From there, the journey you think that is practically impossible will be so successful that you yourself will be surprised. You ask yourself, am I the one making this money? There is something else I want you to know in this. I need to warn you, sir and ma, that believed in GDFX. We have long consolidation. We have short ones. We have ones that will not take a long time. So if you have small account, I will beg you for one thing. Look for a consolidation in your 1 hour time frame. Be patient enough to look for that, even if it will take you almost the whole day to see a breakout after consolidation in 1 hour time frame. Then once you do that in 1 hour time frame, come back to 5 minutes and trade. Some people will still come to my content now and they will ask me, what time frame am I going to be using? Remember what I told you. If you are a good trader at all, nobody will be telling you all those things. You know my pains? My pains is that I meet people, I come in contact with most people. When they will chat me up in private, they will be saying a lot of things that will try to prove them that they are wrong. I mean that they are right and that they know what they are doing. But when you look at them, you will know of a truth, because the question they ask you is not a matured question that anyone that will be successful in forex trading will ever ask. I repeat myself, most question people will ask me in my little age and few experience I have in forex trading, when people think that they know something, and once they ask the question, sometimes they will bring blames on you. You will know of a truth that this person is just a trader that just have an opportunity to deposit and be trading. And most times you go to YouTube, you watch 10 million videos, immediately you watch the 10 million videos, you think you are now a forex trader. I'm sorry, because ask anybody, if you can find out anybody in my mentorship class, ask that person if he has ever seen any of the things I told them on the mentorship, if I've seen any of the secrets that have helped them to grow their accounts in YouTube. Ask them, they will be sincere enough to tell you. So when I beg you to learn, I'm not begging you to learn because I need to charge you or that I'm broke. Ask people that have seen me. I'm not broke. At least I've been in Port Harcourt in a live seminar with people. I've been to Abuja, I've been to Ore, I've been to Asaba. So I've been to South Africa. So I have been to so many places. I've been to Benin Republic or whatever. This African country. I've been to Cameroon. So there are places that I have touched. They have seen me face. Why should I hide? I'm not hiding. I'm a living being that trade. I'm a forex trader. I feed my family with forex. So one thing you should know and be careful of is when someone is deceiving you and you think that you are right, and it's one of the dangerous things that can happen to you. I've come in contact with people that they have traded for 7 good years, 0 loss. Ask people, at least some of them will be here. One woman that has been in my class for some time now, I know that I have put in my effort to make sure, because that is something she said that touched me. She said that her husband said that she's just wasting her money, that forex is not real. So I decided to prove to her that I have seen money, good money in forex. So I decided to invest my time in her. So, and I was happy enough that she started making profits, and I think that her husband must be happy for the while. But one thing that made me to cry is when she was able to use a little, I think she said that $8 or $10, she raised it to either 60 or 100, I don't know, but she lost it. I was angry with her. Ask anybody that was in our last class that should be there on Saturday. That yes, it should be that Saturday on Sunday night. Ask anyone. I was angry with her. Why? Because I know that there is something I've given you, and if I'm sure of something I've given you, I don't want you to lose it. So why do I have to say this? Apply this strategy, but for any reason you cannot use this. For any reason this thing becomes so difficult, practically difficult for you to do, don't blame any strategy, blame your knowledge. And I want to give you an opportunity again, if at all you will take the opportunity, mostly if you're in Nigeria. If you're in Nigeria and you are hearing my voice, if you are in some of those African countries that their currency is so poor, we know that we run a government that is filled with majority with poor, I don't know what to say. So our leaders are not helping matters here. So that is why even when we are experiencing cash crunch here, I was not that touched, because the little money I have was in the bank. But I was able to be doing transfer, because even when that thing was happening, I was even making trades. So imagine what you would do. Like presently now, we are living in subsidy here in Nigeria. I don't know about other countries. Imagine when you will manage to raise $1 and you will think you know everything and you blow your account. Do you know how many people that are in pains? Do you know how many people that are in pains? Do you know how many people that are in tears? So I don't want you to fall victim of those things. I want you to stand clear. I want you to make impact. If you don't know how to trade, if you have ever blown an account of 200 and you are still claiming right, I pity you, because presently now what you just blown is 100 and something thousand naira, and it means nothing to you. If you have ever raised, like one guy from, I don't know if he should be Zimbabwe or thereabout, should be Zimbabwe. He raised $8 to $180. $8 to $180. The other guy that I showed them in the Telegram group, it was a guy from I don't know if either Dubai or thereabout. No, it was not Dubai. From this Pakistan side of the country, Asia country. So he asked me, how much do I need to make profit in forex trade? And I told him of a truth. The journey that you are about to enter is a journey that requires capital. So he said, with 500, I said yes. He entered with 500. After learning, he paid me huge money. After learning, he entered trade. I showed some people in the class. He was able to make $500 within 4 hours. $500 within 4 hours. 500. The next time I didn't share the picture, he sent me the one he made $200 per trade using a lot size of $1. That is the work. That is the journey. That is the mind. That is the heart of one who paid to learn. So, in case you don't know what we are doing here, we are raising men that will end poverty in their generation. So take that advantage while it lasts, because soon I will close that opportunity, because I have come to realize that people are filled with ungratefulness. But anyway, thank you for joining us today. Practice this thing you are seeing now. Immediately you discover this. When I mean immediately you discover this breakout from this angle, enter your trade. Once you confirm this, remember what I told you, we'll have long range, we'll have low range, because this one now is ranging inside ranging. So from here you can take advantage of this, but you must be careful. But when you have small account, go to a higher time frame, take advantage of the higher time frame. because when anything that breaks out from the higher time frame will give you more confidence to trade in your lower time frame. That is how simple this thing can be. My name is GDFX, and I want you to succeed. In case you don't know what we did in the early time, please watch the video from the beginning to the end. You will definitely find out what we did. Look at what I asked you to do. Look out for these opportunities and take advantage of something like this. That is exactly what I want you to do. Take advantage of this. Just simple thing like this, and take advantage of this. You must not trade and hold for the whole day. Take advantage of small ranging, and watch out for small ranging consolidations, and take advantage of the breakout in your lower time frames. It's going to be of a great help to you. Be careful. Never have $5 of profit and you think it will go down to 8, 10, and you allow that dollar to return to 0 again. If I slap you, don't even try it. Once you have seen $4, $3, close it. Close it, except you are sure of what you have. You are watching $8 and the $8 is returning to $8 is returning to $2, $1, and you think it will still drop. Don't you think you are greedy? Don't you think that something is wrong? Don't you think that your village people is after you? What does that mean? You need to help yourself, my dear. You need to help yourself. This thing is not a family house. This thing is market. This thing is money. Anywhere money comes out, don't joke with it. Thank you so much, and I love you. Please subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to hear from you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. GDFX will always return to you. And in case you're looking for a mentor, I am open to you. Don't be like, there are some of you, I pity some of you. Like one guy, after our class, I even in our last training, we were able to make live trade. Some people raised their accounts a little. So this guy raised $11 to, I don't know how much, I don't know, that 30, and he was able to enter into one chance. He joined a group that he received free signal. I don't know. Okay, I don't know if it is free or paid one. Let me not lie. So, but this guy lost all his accounts. I'm not saying that those signals are not real, but if you're in a group, in a Telegram group, there is a reason I don't drop signals there often. I don't know your capital. I don't know your strength. If I have $1,000 and I discover an opportunity in 1 hour time frame, and I give you an opportunity to trade from 1 hour time frame, when you have like $10 or $20 or $15, I will still hold while you are out of the market. So that is why it becomes so difficult. So when someone drop a signal, don't be too fast. Go to your own market and confirm it. Go to your MT5, go to your chart, watch that person is giving to you. If your account can carry it in your lower time frame, enter. If your account cannot carry it, don't trade. Because some of them, like I keep saying this, what you see here on YouTube and not most times are not exactly what is happening in the